from things before I can dance. Even miracles in my life, and for this I'll never forget. So I depend on you. Just have to tell me, here I go again, believing God. Here I go again, believing God. Here I go again, believing God. Work of healing for me. Here I go again, believing God. Here I go again, believing God. Here I go again, believing God. Work of miracle for me. Miracle, work a miracle. Lord, I need you to work a miracle for me. A miracle. I believe in you too. Work a miracle for me. For me. Oh yeah. I know you can. Keep trusting, believe, you gotta believe. He's looking at me.
You're tuned into your community station, 90.9 FM. Joining me today is Lady Cassaundra Webb, one of our independent gospel artists here in Houston, Texas. She will be sharing with us a wealth of knowledge, not only just being a gospel artist. She has so many hidden talents, and we're going to meet her today, and she's going to enlighten everyone about who she is, what she does, and how she blesses many through her music ministry. I would like to say thank you so much for joining me today, Lady Cassaundra Webb on Sunset Gospel Mix here on your community station, 90.9 FM.
Thank you, Angela, for inviting me. This is a blessing to me. I am so excited about this. This is wonderful. I'm so excited.
And I'm excited that you are here. And for our listening audience, I just would like for you to kind of tell us a little bit about yourself. But before we do that, this song that we were listening to is called Miracles. And
Yes.
I want you to tell us about this song.
Miracles is a part of testimony. As when the doctors gave up on me in 1989, I had a 5-month-old baby, and they said I wouldn't live to see 1990. But the song's Miracles reminds me, takes me all the way back, that God had given me 28 more years to continue to bless his people.
You are a walking testimony, and thank you for sharing that.
Yes.
And Lady Webb, I want to share this with you. There was a time when we kind of first met, and you were holding a conversation with someone. And I kind of was listening, but not listening. But this part kind of caught me because you also shared another miracle about someone that you went to visit. I can't quote you exactly, but I just kind of vaguely remember just bits and pieces. Maybe you can fill in about you went to visit someone and they declared him clinically dead. And share that experience that you were describing at the time.
Well, we had really, we were praying. It was a church service. We always had real good church service at our church. And many times we saw people being healed and delivered from different things, from alcoholism, from coming off the street, and God doing great miracles at our church, my home church, and in East Texas, because I'm an East Texas girl. And all we saw was God working miracles and doing things. And the young man, the lady had died in the church. It was amazing. And our pastor he put the oil on the, and he went to pray, and he said the saints of God need to pray. And we went to praying, and God worked a miracle on that night, there in our own eyes, that we could see God working, healing, and delivering. She come right on back. She was gone. She said she had left here.
Wow.
The service.
I remember you were sharing that story with someone, but I never kind of disrupted you because I wanted to ask you and hear it clearly, but I'm glad you shared that
Yes,
because
ma'am.
a lot of times we have doubt.
We have doubt.
And,
We cannot doubt
and
it.
sometimes it's good to hear those type of testimonies or those experiences from our Most High,
Yes,
from
ma'am.
others, because if we heal one or have miracles for
Oh,
one,
yes. Oh, yes.
He can provide a miracle for others.
Yes, he can. Yes, he
And
can.
so that's where a lot of times doubt comes in, because a lot of times we want to hear like who did he, or who haven't ever experienced a miracle besides reading it out of a book.
My
Still
God.
walking and talking. And so as you were talking, that kind of touched me too.
Yes,
And I was
yes.
like, what is she saying? I never got a chance to get back with you about that, but I did, as you were speaking about your experience with miracles and your song.
Oh, yes.
That they came back to me, and that's the reason why I had to just ask
Oh,
you
yes.
just to share that, because I thought that was so powerful what you were sharing to some other artists.
Yes, yes.
But also, Lady Cassaundra Webb, this is one part about you that I did not know as I discovered that you are an actress as well.
Oh,
Tell
yes.
us about your acting experience here recently.
Well, my acting experience, I'm kind of like new at this thing, but they gave me a little tryout at in a play called "Can You Pay the Price?" It was a wonderful play, and I played a mother, and I had a young daughter, and the daughter, she ended up getting out there and getting pregnant at an early age, and I had to go back and remind myself that Jesus was the only reason that I was even existing. And I remember that I was born out of wedlock. So, you have to think about where you were. I had forgotten. In the play, I was a mother that had forgotten where I had came from. I was played a mother, but I in that thing, I had to go back and had to think about, look, where was I at this age? I had to remember, and I had to show the love to my daughter in the play, and it showed a lot of different personalities. It's a dope theme. It's a lot of different things that came about in that play, and people were saved. Even that night, we had one of the largest altar calls you ever want to imagine after the play, because God came in the building and swept through it, and we were blessed. And I'm yet being blessed by just that scene in there with the love of a mother. And I had to go back to myself, being a young mother myself, and having to raise children, and got married early. But you got to think about how good God is.
You made a strong connection in this play.
Oh.
And I think sometimes when you make a strong connection, whether you're singing, you're speaking, or you're acting, you bring more to the scene than just doing it. And that's very powerful that you share that. And whenever you're doing your acting, these are gospel plays?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
And they do travel here in Houston at some time.
Yes, we're planning on doing a movie of it. As a matter of fact, the producer she's getting ready to. We were already planning to do it, so the producer was really very, very prominent producer in the Houston area. So she's really getting ready to do a movie. So you guys gotta look out for Can You Pay the Price? I'm still gonna be the mom.
Lady Webb, talk about your music ministry, because a lot of times when, as I have said, and I say it all the time when I have artists come in, or even when I meet them, a lot of times it's not the music, it's not the beat, it's the words that you're bringing, it's the experience that you're sharing. Talk about your music ministry and what are you bringing to share with our listeners.
I had written many years ago some things. I've written words down and jotting them down. My daughter and I wake her up out of sleep and we write music. I hear the beats and I can't. I wish I could play, but I can't. But I can hear it in my head of how God wanted to be done, and so that's way And He wakes me up. I get dreams and visions of things that God wants me to share with the people. And I wrote a play a long time ago. Some of my young people in East Texas can remember. Melvin Williams wrote a song, Time Is Running Out, and I wrote a play, Time Is Running Out, and I featured that song, and my young people, we did that play a long time ago. And I'm still, I might bring it back one of these days, you know.
Well, you should share that with everyone. It sounds like it can be something that's
It's a blessing. Yes.
And as you are ministering to many through acting, through singing, you also do some hosting. What is that like? You know, to have a gospel artist standing before many being a host. What is it like to be a host?
That's exciting because I'm nervous. I really don't do a lot of hosting, but I have been blessed to work with some other great artists and being a host on their birthday things and doing something. I have really been, I never had that opportunity to just really be me. And that makes me feel good
and
that I can be me. It's fun. It really is.
You know, and as well, as you are continuing to grow within your ministry, you did mention business. And
Yes.
my next question to you was, who inspired you? And it sounds like she was your more inspirational person as you continue your journey, and you delve into this beautiful jewel in the gospel industry. So is she your person that has inspired you, or is there anyone else?
She's my one-on-one inspiration because, you know, she's really hard on me. I mean, she don't let me get by with nothing. Choir rehearsal anywhere, she don't let me get by with nothing. All the rest of them, they kind of, you know, I don't get by. So she kind of puts me,
She
know.
sees something great in you,
Oh,
so
yes,
that's why she's
yes.
pushing you. What is her name one more time?
Dr. Wilma Jean Bivens.
Dr. Wilma. Wilma B. I'm going to say it like you do. Say it again.
Wilma Jean Bivens.
Okay, Wilma
She
Jean
run it on
Bivens.
me.
And Lady Cassaundra Webb, listeners, you are tuned into Sunset Gospel Mix on your community station, 90.9 FM. Again, joining me is Lady Cassaundra Webb, who is one of our independent gospel artists here in Houston. And as we are dialoguing here, she is sharing with us a lot about her music ministry and a future things that she has planned. And again, this lady has many hidden talents, and she's such a blessing and a warm spirit to me. Lady Cassaundra Webb, I wanted to ask you, on your CD, you have a new single that is out called Nothing Too Hard. Talk about Nothing Too Hard.
Right now, I'm in the process of really, God is trying me on that one. I've been traveling, and God is really